Hi guys, so today I'm going to learn you all about my Steven Universe tattoos. I don't know if you can hear that, but I'm sat on a beanbag that you fill with soft toys, and I'm guessing there's a talking toy in there that's got batteries running out. So if you hear strange noises, it's... Oh, it's Eagle Piggle. Okay, well, hopefully he won't interfere too much. Also, I'm really hungry, so if you hear other strange noises, it's probably just my tummy. Anyway, I'm going to tell you about my Steven Universe tattoos. Steven Universe, if you don't know, is a kids cartoon show that covers really mature kind of subject matter, like domestic abuse, loss of family members, things like that. It's also really inclusive. That's one of the things that I love it most for. It's really LGBTQ friendly. So much so that I was really scared that when I started watching it that the show would get cancelled because some crazy religious parents would be really upset that basically all the characters are lesbian. So I was really worried that it would end up getting cancelled, but I'm really happy it didn't, and I think that's why the end kind of seemed a bit rushed. And one of my favourite characters ever is in Steven Universe, so I have 2 tattoos of her. The first tattoo I got is my lion tattoo. So lion is kind of like a spirit animal for Steven. So Steven is the main character. He's a little boy who his mother died effectively in childbirth, and he can't be raised by his father because his father is a human and his mother is part alien. Although you wouldn't hear them use that term, they use the term gems because they are all personifications of gems, so like pearl, garnet, amethyst. He's raised by those characters to teach him how to be a good gem, I guess. And it's all revolving around a war that's been going on for thousands of years. His mum had a pride of lions, and from what we can gather, something happened to this lion because Steven has tears and spit that can heal. And when it does, it turns you pink. This lion got turned pink, and it also got turned magical. It's a really, really cute lion. It's kind of hard to show you on here, but the character's adorable. He's really sweet. He's always there for Steven. So in his mane is like another dimension, so Steven can literally just like put his arms and whole body in, and he will go inside his whole other realm inside his lion. And it's just called Lion. This was done by Sare. It cost me £80. It took about an hour. I did go back on a second appointment after, well, the same day I had my perfume bottle and my ocarina done. I had background added to it. Yeah, I didn't get to see the design. This was the first custom tattoo I'd gone in for. And I'd heard that some artists don't show you ahead of time, some do. And because I didn't get sent a picture and I didn't want to ask, I assumed that she didn't. Said that she felt really bad that she hadn't sent it to me, but I didn't think anything of it anyway. So, but when she showed it, I was completely in love. And she was concerned that I might not like the eyelashes because that's not show accurate. She also thought I might not like the love hearts in the feet. But I said, no, I love everything about it. Put it on me now. And I love my lion. The only thing about my lion now is that now I've got more tattoos, I find that when I take pictures or stand further away, it's so pale compared to my other tattoos. It looks like I don't really have anything there in some photos. Yeah, that would be the only thing that if I didn't like about it, it would be that. I wish it was a bit darker, but I don't know how it could be darker. My next Steven Universe tattoo is my garnet one, well, one of my garnet ones, and this was one that I was really excited about. It was going to be a big piece, and because I love garnet so much, I'll explain garnet a little bit if you don't already know about Steven Universe. She is made up of 2 gems who are in love, Ruby and Sapphire, and they spend their lives together joined. When they join together, they form garnet. So they're literally the personification of love. She is made of love. And when she first changes, she changes into this afro girl with pink and blue afro, and she's in the middle of this flowery field. And it's the very first time she changes, and I call her, I think it is the official name for it, but a lot of people call her Bubblegum Garnet. And I just love Garnet for several reasons, because well, growing up there wasn't much representation for little brown kids. Disney movies just didn't have them. You had Jasmine, Mulan, Pocahontas, but none of them were just like me. I would kind of just be like, oh, I guess Pocahontas, if I wanted to kind of pretend that I was a princess. But there was no princess that represented me. Later on, when Princess and the Frog came out, I was already a grown-up, and I got really excited, and my ex was a bit of a dick. He started calling me racist because I was excited that there was finally a brown princess. But anyway, Garnet is like that for me. She is what I wish I'd had as a child, because she is a strong female character. She's the leader of the group. She like I say, she is love in itself. She's English. She's voiced by Astral, you know, who sings American Boy. I really want to configure with you. You be my American boy. But yeah, so Garnet is voiced by Astral, who I love, and she's also British. So she's just all kinds of lovely to me. This is actually Garnet. She looks nothing like Garnet in the show. Actually, I can show you an image of what she looks like up here. That is Bubblegum Garnet. That is pretty much the image I sent to my artist. I said she has a very particular style. This is Holly Astral who did this tattoo. She has a very particular style about her, and when I saw it I was like, that would be perfect, because I really wanted Garnet realised as if she was a real person, but because she is so kind of magical, whimsical, not real in itself, and she is technically an alien, I didn't want her to look like some beautiful normal woman, do you know what I mean? I wanted her to look like beautiful her. So Garnet does have 3 eyes. Usually you see her in her normal form, and she wears glasses, so it covers all of them up. So she has 3 different coloured eyes, and so that was something that's creepy if you wanted to make it real life, and I liked that aspect of it as well. So when I saw Holly Astral's work, and that she does a lot of 3-eyed creatures and people, she just sang to me, and I was just like, I really, really, really need to have my Bubblegum Garnet done by her, because if I had the other form of Garnet, you wouldn't see the 3 eyes because she has glasses. Yeah, so I'm going to show you her. She's sometimes, like, this is a tattoo that I don't have a love or hate relationship. It's just, when it comes to photos, it's really hard to get a good image of her. But here she is. So I sent her that image, and I just asked for her to be as if she was a real person. So for Holly to imagine what she might look like if she was a person, and this is what she came up with. I will try and insert some of the pictures that she gave me, because I didn't see this at all until the day. She does not show you ahead of time, and because it was such a big piece, I was kind of scared. But when she showed me, it wasn't exactly what I'd imagined, but it was almost so much better than what I'd imagined, because I couldn't have imagined her doing this. And then she did a few bits that were freehand, like this peony rose thing, and then a bit down here. She did a few little bits that was freehand on me. But yeah, so she's got the garnet colour of her. And the things that I really liked that she did that I did not expect at all was the flowers, because she is in a flowery field when she first turns. I really love that she managed to incorporate that, and I didn't ask her to. I just really liked that she did, because I do love having flowers on tattoos. So I don't know, it's just really pretty. I just love them. Look at them, they're so cute. I love this one. This was the freehand one. I think maybe even some of this was freehand up here. Other thing I love that I didn't expect was her hair. Now her hair was way different than I expected what she would do. I had no idea how she's really going to do it, because it is an afro, and she's done this kind of swirliness on there in the blue and the pink, and what I like about it is it looks like bubblegum. Like, it looks like some kind of bubblegum that you'd get at the fair, or I don't know, it's just so cool. I'm going for a touch-up with her on the 14th, I think. I'm getting a touch-up just because when I take pictures sometimes, it looks like I've scratched her face down this side, and I haven't. I was really good looking after her, I swear. I didn't do anything. I just slapped her when it got itchy. So it wasn't really bad. It was mostly up here. This was the itchy part, and it's really hard to slap, and that was horrible. But yeah, I don't tend to scratch my tattoos. I'm pretty controlled, and I'm gonna spend that much money on it, I'm gonna scratch it. Yeah, so I'm getting that touched up soon. Also, another thing I love about it is her lips. You can't see it really well on the camera. It doesn't do it justice, but there's like highlight and shading and stuff around the mouth, and it just makes it really look like it pops. When I look down, it looks legit 3D. Her lips do. They're beautiful. I just really adore her, and I wish I could get a good image, but Holly couldn't get a good image on the day, so she never actually posted it on her page. It's just the bad light in her studio's kind of underground, and it was the middle of the winter, just no good light. So it was really hard to take a picture of. One was meant to be £500 and it'd be a full day. It got done in just over 3 hours. So she reduced the price, I think, by £180. So I tipped her £50. So my tipping thing, if you're American and watching this, you'll probably be horrified that I don't tip my tattoo artist. But in England, we don't tip people. We pay people what they deserve. And if someone asks you for an amount for their service, we assume that that's what they value themselves at, and that's what we pay them. And if we think they've gone above and beyond, we would then tip. So with my tattoo artists, if something gets done quick and it's going to cost me less than what I went there with and expecting to pay, I will tend to give a chunk of that money back to the artist again. It's happened a few times, like with Jenny Arcus, with Sare, with Holly Astral. Who else? I think there's one other person who got done early. I can't remember. And they charged me less, and so I just give them a chunk of that money back. And because I've still come home with more money than I expected to, I expected to come home with nothing. So that's always really good. And normally what I'll do is use that leftover money to put a deposit on another tattoo. Anyway, sorry for me rambling again. I'm so bad. But final Steven Universe tattoo, and it is my regular garnet. And I must say, the longer I have it, the more I feel this could be my favourite tattoo. And what's strange about Steven Universe is I was with my husband at the time, and we saw this advert for it, and it looked kind of cute. They were like saying funny things like, if all steaks were perfect, we wouldn't have hot dogs, and just like, it's just cute. It's a cute little advert, and I wanted to watch it, so did he. And then he started watching it, and I didn't realize it had started, so I watched like an episode or two, and I was kind of like, oh, this is quite normal. I thought it was going to be a bit more unique than this, and I still feel that way. I do enjoy the first episodes. I just feel that they would be better placed as filler episodes after the main story has started, because there is so much to Steven Universe, and if it wasn't for my husband keep pushing me, I would have given up after like episode 2, 3 and been like, oh, I thought it was gonna be better than it was. Yeah. But I'm so glad he pushed at me, because I love Steven Universe now, and now I have 3 tattoos of it, so that's how much I like it. Yeah, so this is Garnet in her usual form, apart from her sunglasses. These are not her normal sunglasses. If you know Steven Universe, you will know why she has these sunglasses, but if not, I won't spoil it. It's just a nice little thing that happens at some point. So I gave a picture. I'll see if I can find the tattoo inspiration or the image that I'd found that I liked, and it kind of had Garnet looking really sexy. However, I did not like how sexy her legs were. They were really muscly and just a bit OTT for me. I just wanted her to look like she's dancing, like when she does her fusion dances in the show. Her fusion dances are really sexy. Like I say, this show, I'm surprised it got made. It's got so many risque stuff in it. Like, there's literally a fusion dance where Garnet opens her thighs, so it kind of squats down, opens her thighs, and an amethyst, she runs and just jumps straight in.
Girl, come on, I want to see.
They become a different, I think it's Sugarlight when they fuse together, and it's a really kind of scary looking fusion. Yeah, there's some risque dancing that goes on. I just really wanted her to look like in her dancing kind of pose. And when I didn't see this one either beforehand, so when I went there and she showed me, I was like, oh my god, this is absolutely perfect. She did everything I wanted. I sent her clips, like film and tattoo inspiration for this. I really wanted her to get it right, and she nailed it. I sent her videos of 2 fusion dances. I sent her just images of Garnet, and then Garnet with these sunglasses. So that's what I gave her, and I said that's what her looking like. She's kind of doing one of those fusion dances, and obviously your dot work, because this is done by Keely Glitters, Keely Rutherford, and she does a lot of like little dot work. I'm so happy with what she's done. I don't even think this needs a touch up. When it was healing, I had an issue. I don't think you can see it, because you can barely see it in like with me looking at it. But right here where the arm joins the afro, it kind of split when it was healing underneath my Sanoderm. I could see it cracked open. It didn't hurt any more than anything else. And actually, when I look at it, I guess it could do a touch up there, probably because of that. But yeah, it's really not noticeable. It doesn't bother me at all. I mean, only now that I'm like inspecting it super close. yeah, it's split. And then when I took the Sandown off, I just made sure I moisturised that quite well. And yeah, it's healed lovely. It's actually one of my better healed tattoos as well. It hasn't got any scar tissue on there that I can see. So I'm sitting here like looking at it like, and not showing you, but there's no like scar tissue there. You can't, like I said, I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not, but it was right here, like on this little line, and it kind of just ripped. I was really worried for a good few days, but then it started to look like it was healing. But look at the shading here. I just love her so much, and her booty. Look at it. That is so good. Booty. I don't know. I think it is my favourite tattoo. It wasn't a bucket list tattoo or anything like my Team Rocket. There's just something about this one, whenever I catch a look at it, it just blows me away. Do you guys ever, if you've got tattoos or if you've got tattoos quickly, get surprised by them? Sometimes I wake up and I'll take my blanket off and my legs covered. I'm like, what? It's one of those ones that kind of just, I look down and I'm like shocked. I'm like, that's on me. Wow, that's lovely. I really enjoy that. This one I think it cost like 180, 200 pounds. It got done in about 2 hours. What else can I say about it? Didn't hurt very much. The elbow ditch bit that it does go into a little bit, that wasn't nice. That did hurt. Oh, and talking about pain, this is my most painful tattoo, just for the collarbone. I hated having the collarbone done, so I'm actually really nervous for my touch-up because collarbone scares me so much now. Like, I was so close to tapping out. I asked for numbing gel at one point, and then she was like, oh, really, with this colour, it's not going to do much. I'm almost finished. So, I just... Originally wanted to have another version of Garnet, like the normal version of Garnet, on the other side, done realistic by a different artist. So they're kind of on either side. That's made me reconsider, just because how painful the collarbone is. I'll see how I do with the touch-up and maybe reevaluate. But I've also, since then, I've liked the idea of maybe having Pearl done in a realistic style, done by Holly Astral, so it matches. I don't know. If you guys know Steven Universe, let me know what one you think would be better. If I had a realistic looking Garnet in her usual form, but looking like beautiful and kind of glowy by a different artist, or having a Pearl done in this same kind of otherworldly, surreal style. Anyway, that is everything on this video. I'm sorry, I've rambled so much. I can't believe I've recorded for 20 minutes. I'll see if I can get that down. Like, share, comment, or subscribe for me. That would be great. And I will see you again soon for another video. Bye.